Now, every woman we have on the couch, we get to bring a show and tell.
Yes.
And you've brought your latest
I have.
book.
I've brought my
Let's get
latest
into
book.
this.
You can have a bit of a laugh because this is my book tour copy. So this is like a
It's
month
trashed,
of like
totally.
being completely trashed. In fact, you'll note quite charmingly, I think, and also in an unorthodox way, I have marked a page with a bobby pin because I ended up on a stage and looking for stats. You
Don't
know, like
authors
I'm
have
like
special things they can use?
apparently bobby pins.
Right,
You know, like
okay.
that's probably says something about me. But I'm like, here I go. Oh, look, here's this bit of data. When you have a room full of men and women, and men make up 83% of a group, the men in that group think it's 50-50 men and women. And if just 33% of the people in the room are women, the men perceive that there are more women in the room than men. This is actual data from the University of Southern California.
Insane.
So I'm kind of like, I'll just put a bobby pin there. That's crazy. So we become kind of gender blind.
Your mind, like, because what you remember in terms of stats and percentages and stuff is pretty full on.
I like my stat bombs, as we call them.
But
I
how
mean
do
that in a
you,
completely
even
non-violent
remember
way.
that?
I'm interested in the topics, and I guess it's how I've come to challenge my own perceptions about things. I mean, like that little bit of statistic there, it's something we all do. We have perceptions of what balance is, and sometimes our perceptions can be quite imbalanced. So when I look at a situation, I want to get some data.
Yeah.
If I can, I'll get
The fact
data.
that you remember actual numbers and can reel off like a million like that.
Yeah, but you know, this is my area of study, and I'm doing a doctorate in this area, and I've just finished a book. So like, if you spoke to me in 2 years' time, it might be
It'll be
other
gone.
sets of data.
Right.
There might be new data, or it might just be that some of this data isn't fresh in my mind anymore.
Right.
But you know, it's
very sexy hearing you just reel off stats. Let's just do this for the
or
rest
even I
of the
can
time.
just talk about forensic psychophysiology again, or like any other number of things. So this is my latest book, The Fictional Woman. It's my 10th book. Like I said, this is my dog-eared book tour copy. But I wanted to show you a picture of my mom. We've chatted about my mom. Her name was Janie. She was very beautiful, very special to me. And there's a picture of her with my sister, my older sister, Jacqueline.
Oh, and there's you in Halloween down here?
Yeah, so that was me collecting for UNICEF as a kid, like, 30 years or 30 odd years before becoming a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador.
amazing?
So I don't think that's why they asked me to become a Goodwill
So
Ambassador.
you
but
didn't
you
send
know,
them this photo and say, I've been
I
doing
didn't
this for-
say, hey, think of me as a Goodwill Ambassador because look at my work here. But yeah.
Look at your beautiful mum.
Yeah, she was lovely.
How
Smart,
special.
creative woman, and so supportive.
That's beautiful.
And my sister taking me for a little stroll in the pram there.
How good are old photos? Don't you love them?
Yeah, it's wonderful. I wish I had some of them. You can say I was super styling also, because like
What a babe.
fashion
Totally.
plate, she's awesome. She's got like, she's matching her leg warmers and her purse. I think
Leg
that is like
warmers.
seriously advanced. That's seriously
Look, your
advanced fashion.
legs go up to your ears at that age too.
Look at my pose.
Awesome. I love it. It's so cute. Where is that? Is that on one of your trips?
No, that is in Victoria, BC. I recognize that area at the park. And I don't know why I'm wearing Sherlock Holmes's cap there and sneakers with leg warmers. I just think I'm totally styling. So I just thought I'd show you how awesome.
I love it. You were totally.
You know?
You were really awesome.
That
I
is
would have wanted to be
super
a friend.
awesome. Bring on 1983. That was like the pinnacle of style.
What a beautiful. I love this show and tell. You've worked really hard for this.
Well, the book has been a huge part of it represents a huge part of my life.
Yeah.
Some of it, decades and decades of experiences that I've put into it. And also it represents, really where my passion lies. Like between the pages of The Fictional Woman, you can see, I think, a quite clear argument for what I feel we can do as a culture.
Yeah.
That I think we can vote at the voting booth and also at the box office and at the bookshop for a more diverse range of people who are, teaching us, who are making policy, who are telling stories, whose voices are being heard.
Yeah.
We have such a diverse community. And if we think that, in cabinet, we have 100% white, 95% male cabinet, and we have this incredible diverse Australia.
Yeah.
We can move towards a more diverse Parliament, we can move towards a more diverse range of storytellers, and it would be, you know, wide-ranging, the benefits, but also be really interesting. It'd be more interesting.
It'd be more interesting. It'd be more awesome.
I think it would be a lot more awesome. I don't have the exact data on that, but I think it would be
You'll get it soon.
much more awesome. Yeah.